YouTube. Hi, and welcome to Leslie Cox Events Tablescape. So I did a black and white elegant tablescape for, you can have it for a regular dinner party, but I have done this tablescape for weddings as well. So that's what you saw in the beginning of the video. Um, and I am going to show you what items you need. You can get them as very, very inexpensive, beautiful, and I'm going to walk you through and I'm going to tell you. Usually, I have a training class with new team members that I bring on board, servers that work with us, and so I'm going to pretty much give you a little bit of how I train on how to set this table. All right, so let's get started. So what you see here is a basic setup of what I have. So, and then I'm going to walk you through the materials that I use. So here you see a runner, black and white runner, and you will see glass tubes. You see the tea lights, plates, those little things that you see with the flowers in it. We call them teardrops. And I'll show you, so we have the rest of our tubes, and we have the rest of our tubes here. And I have my napkins and lighter. Now what I want you to notice is that I have everything lined up, organized, ready to go for setup. And this is how I train my team members that come on board so that we can be efficient, get the job done, get the table set. Because keep in mind, if you are doing a DIY for your wedding and you have, let's say, multiple tables, this is what you pretty much want to do. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of the reasoning on that as we set up. Now, as you will notice, you'll see the water is already in the tubes. These are floating candles that are already in place, and I have them on the side of the table because I want everything easy, because the first thing we are going to do is place our runner, and then we're going to put our candles and floaters on the runner. All right, so let's get ready to go ahead and let me put the runner down, show you how that is going to be done. All right, so now I have the runner placed, and what you want to do, and again, every item that you see was pretty much I made. So the runner here, I got the material from a fabric store. Let me flip that around. I got it from a fabric store, and I just cut it, pressed it, measured it to the size that I wanted it to the table, and I made me a runner. And it's like that on this end. It's also like that on the other end as well. And I am funny when it comes to runners. Most of the runners that I've noticed that I've seen, they're a little glossy for me. I like the runner to be more of a material. So we go ahead and we have the runner down. Now what I'm getting ready to do now is the glass tubes. As you will see me do, I'm going to go ahead and place my tubes in a zigzag fashion over the table, and subject to change on what you feel that you would like. And we're going to place these down. As you can see, I am getting rid of my equipment off the sides of the table, and I am now working my way in. See how easy this is? Beautiful DIY, no stress at all. Future couples, dinner party that you're going to do. And if you notice, I have 3 different sizes for my runner, just to break it up. And you can get these tubes from Walmart, Dollar Tree. I got my tubes from two different locations. I ordered a few from Dollar Tree. Look at that. From Amazon. And I have three different sizes. You want to get different heights. Now, as you can see, I'm getting rid of my material. See how quick and neat and easy that is. So now what we're going to do is, now these are called teardrops. They're a small little glass tube, and these are artificial flowers. Easy, beautiful flower. And what we're going to do is we're going to just do the same thing. Just going to stagger them onto the runner like you saw in the video. And get those in place. I have one more. So get the run, get the most of the decor is, look at that, almost done, almost done. So let's get the last teardrop. We're gonna put that on here. Look at that. Let me let you see. And I usually tweak a little bit as we go. Now, as you can see also inside of the glass tube, we have, they're called fillers. And I like to put fillers into the glass tube just to give it a little extra appeal. And there we are, there we have it. Very nice and filler. Put that in there. There we go. Now, one of the things I also want to mention to you is that you notice that my floating candles are still on the table. And you notice that I put my tubes on the runner without the candles. You do not want to put your floating candles inside your tubes before you have them in place where you want them, because two reasons. One, they will, if they get wet, they will not light up again. You will have a problem with getting them lit. I think just one reason. My fault. I'm thinking too much. Just that one reason. You just want to make sure that you have your floaters in place before you put them in your tubes. And notice what I'm doing. I am grabbing it by the neck. These are our tubes. This is how you have to do this. What you will notice is that I will grab the tea light, the floater by the inside of the wick, because you're not going to be able to put this inside of here by holding it like this. You have to grab it like this. If you get this wet, it's hard to light them up. And you notice this is when I place them in the tubes. And notice that I am almost done. For my DIY couples, look how easy. Almost done. Almost done. Easy breezy. Let's get that. Let's go ahead and just put the rest of these in place. It's not hard, but it takes time, and it is, to be patient to get these in place. Okay. Let me get, if I can grab this one. Oh my goodness. Get that in place. And I have one more. All right. So we're almost done. Almost done. So as you can see, we're almost with everything off the sides. And the best part about this is how you watching your steps. Every step counts when you are DIYing, especially if you're a couple and you have to do this work yourself. You want to save as many steps as you can. And this is the best way to do that. This is how I train my staff. Less is more. There we go. Almost done. And so now these are tuxedo folds. I will do a tutorial on a different video to show you some different napkin folds. These are already pre-done. So you want to pre-do your napkin folds. You put that on a plate. How about that? There we go. Get that in place, and as you can see, I have my lighter already on the table. So for each table you set, you want to already have your equipment on there. So now now we're placing the tea lights. These are the tea lights. And what I want to say about these is make sure you stand the wicks up on these. Especially if you're doing a DIY and you're setting up multiple tables, these need to be up. So you don't lose your mind when it's time to light these and they're laying down. You got to go pick each individual one up to light your candles. So go ahead and let's place these all on the runner. And be creative, do what you like, spread them around. I like lots of candles. Candles, especially if you're on a budget, candles will change your life. They are beautiful, very inexpensive. You can get these at Walmart, you can get these at Dollar Tree, Michael's. You can also order these on Amazon. Very inexpensive, easy. The linen here, I paid $11 for this. Not expensive at all. And so let's go ahead and place down our last plate. And the reason why I have it set up like this is because you can do two things. This can be for dinner service if you're having a plated dinner, or buffet. If you're having a buffet, of course, that plate will not be on that table. Now, I did have forks and knives and glassware on the video, but I'm doing another tutorial on how to do table setup with forks and knives, proper setup with that. This is your table scape, so I didn't put that out there on this one. All right, let's get these plates in place, and then we are almost done. So this one I tried to light, and remember me saying if it gets wet, it won't burn. Got wet, won't burn. So I'm going to take this out the wrong way. Put a new one in by the wick. Let's place that in there. Get it going. All right. And we are done. Get that. Black and white, artificial flower. So I hope you like our black and white tablescape, which is easy and for our DIY couples, and if you're just doing a dinner party. It is easy and affordable. So if you can hit that like and subscribe button to support my channel, that way I can bring you more videos, I would appreciate it. Until next time, thank you.